Samsung Galaxy Luna versus Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. Let's go! Hey, what is up guys? Tech Geek Josh here, back with another comparison. And today we will be comparing the Samsung Galaxy Luna versus the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. And the person who requested this, all their information will be down below as usual. So, well, here are the two phones, and as you can see, one's black, one's white. So both of these devices are turned on, as you can see right here. Let's go ahead and start with the boot down test, as usual. Both are running different Lollipop versions, and I'll get to, or different Android versions, and I'll get to that pretty soon. I know I didn't shut it down at the exact same time there. It seems the Core Prime is already shut off. Then the Luna shuts off not too far after. Now that they're both turned off, let's go ahead and do a boot up test in 3, 2, 1. Core Prime vibrated first. Samsung Galaxy Luna, Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. I prefer the look of the Luna, even though you can hardly see him. This is a Cricket device. This is a oh, what is it? That's a Straight Talk device. And what do you know? My freaking camera battery's low. That's wonderful. Not. So as you can see here, surprisingly enough, the Core Prime booted up first. Very surprising on my end. And not too far after, the Luna is all up and running. Not too bad, not too bad. But it looks like I'll go ahead and stop here, and I will come back once my camera is, charged up enough to where I can finish this video off. Okay, let's see how far this battery gets me, and I didn't charge it for that long, so... Okay, so, as you can see here, they're both powered on, and the Core Prime won the boot up test. Yes, I still have a cold, but I'm getting over it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some system apps first, such as YouTube. YouTube is a system app, at least I consider it a system app. In 3, 2, 1... The Luna is running Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow, whereas the Core Prime is only running Android KitKat. So that's kind of a downside. And the Cricket version Core Prime, I don't think we'll be getting Lollipop. At least I don't believe so. You see there, that's old multitasking. Let's go and do that again since I wasn't really paying attention. Core Prime there. Let's go ahead and do the Play Store in 3, 2, oh, that was a mistap. In 3, 2, 1. So the Core Prime won that one. Luna is like a solid 3 seconds behind. Let's go ahead and do settings in 3, 2, 1. Core Prime way faster there. Excuse me. That was probably not very necessary, but sorry about that. Let's go to camera in 3, 2, 1. I would have to say about the same there, but you can judge for yourself. Let's go ahead and go to gallery, if I can find it. I don't have it on the Core Prime. It's in the launch or in the app drawer. Gallery, and they have relatively the same icon if you can look closely here. Gallery in 3, 2, 1. I would have to say the Luna opened it first, but the Core Prime loaded first. And I only have these wallpapers on both of them, not actual camera photos. Let's go to what kind of Google apps do we have here? Let's go to Chrome. In 3, 2, 1. So that Luna's loading Phone Arena, whereas the Core Prime's loading Facebook. It's not necessary right now. So let me go ahead and type in the web address. Let's go ahead and do it again in 3, 2, 1. Well, I mean, that wasn't really a fair fight because the Luna was already there. So let me go ahead and type in Google really quick. Let me type in Google on this one as well. And just start, well, just go from Google and go to that site. Let's try right now. Well, that's actually pretty speedy on both. I couldn't really tell a difference. I would say that's a tie, but I'm pretty sure the Luna just a smudge faster. Excuse my sniffling. Excuse my everything right now. Let's go to phone in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and do that again. I wasn't really paying attention. Three, two, one. Core Prime won that one. So as you can see so far, it looks like Kit Kat is winning over Marshmallow. So that's quite a surprising thing. Let's go to messaging in 3, 2, 1. The Luna won that one because the Core Prime had to give me some kind of message. Let's go to internet. Basically the same apps on the dock in 3, 2, 1. The Core Prime loads Google, whereas the Luna loads Phone Arena. So we already did Chrome. We don't need to do, the browser. Just opening up the browser to see which one's fastest. In terms of going home, the Core Prime, as you can see, goes home much faster. The noise you're hearing from the home button is coming from the Luna. The Core Prime, the way that I'm pressing it on the Core Prime is pretty silent, but the Luna has a much louder home button. Let's now go to calculator in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, Kit Kat won that one. Let's go to calendar in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so yeah, you can clearly see that the Core Prime on Kit Kat is winning so far. That's not a bad thing. Let's go to clock in 3, 2, 1. Core Prime. Let's go to contacts in 3, 2, 1. Looks like the Core Prime already had it loaded. Let's go to memo in 3, 2, 1. The Core Prime won that one. Core Prime is just smoking the Luna. Let's go ahead and go to. We do not have Google Plus on the Luna, but we should be able to get it from the Play Store. But I don't need it. Let's go to Google Maps in 3, 2, 1. I would have to say, let's actually do that again because they both gave me almost the same type of message, if that somehow makes sense. So far the Luna won that one. Core Prime literally not too far behind, like a split second behind. Let's go to, well, I think we're done with the system apps. Now let's go to third-party apps. Let's go to Snapchat in 3, 2, 1. The Core Prime has this old look on it, as you can see here. It's not the camera's fault, it's the color on Snapchat on the Core Prime, whereas the Luna looks a lot more natural. I don't think the Core Prime has an AMOLED screen. I just now remembered. I don't think it has an AMOLED screen because the picture quality on the Luna, it is a Super AMOLED display, so there's that. Both have 4.5-inch screens, but the Luna is Super AMOLED. I'm not too sure about the Core Prime anymore because, well, I just forget. Kick in 3, 2, 1. Core Prime. Now let's go to Twitter. Again, I'm sorry for all my sniffling. Let's go to Twitter in 3, 2, 1. Oh, my nose is bothering me. So it looks like the Luna won that one, whereas the Core Prime is only about, I'd say, 3 seconds behind. Let's go to 10,000 wallpapers in 3, 2, 1. I think the Luna actually just jumped ahead by a split second there, loading the wallpapers. But the Core Prime was loading it first, but then the Luna just sprung ahead. Very interesting. Let's now go to, I only have 2 pages on both of them, but they're laid out very differently, so that's why I'm, trying to see what's what. Let's go to Google Play Music, and as you can see on the Core Prime here, it's not updated, so that might make a difference. Let's go ahead and try it in 3, 2, 1. As you can see, not updated on the Core Prime yet, but it has loaded first on the Core Prime. Let's go to Music Library. I don't have really anything on these phones, as you just saw. And for the last app, let's go to Periscope in 3, 2, 1. I would probably have to give that to the Core Prime, but let's go ahead and do it one more time just to make sure. Just realized I have it right here. 3, 2, 1. Having to look off screen. Oh. But yeah, I think the Luna won that one. The Core Prime just all of a sudden stopped for some reason. It's taking forever to load now. And it's finally loading. So as you can see, it looks like KitKat is a major winner here, judging by this speed test. Didn't mean that, sorry. You can see how different these are. Marshmallow has this card stack, whereas the KitKat only has this view. So that's really different. So in my experience with this test, I would say that the Core Prime with Android KitKat won most of it, but then the Luna actually, won at some things. And by the way, this is a system wallpaper on the Core Prime, if you're wondering. So it's all up to you to decide. Do you like the Luna with its Marshmallow software, or do you like the Core Prime with how fast and fluid KitKat actually is? And the Luna has that double tap to open the camera, whereas the Core Prime doesn't. And of course, if you hold down both home buttons, you get to Google. And it looks like the Luna won that one. But we're all done with the speed test. So I would really like to know which device is your favorite. So go ahead and comment which one is your favorite right down below. And I'll see you again in my next video.